Hey guys, it's been a little bit since I have posted a YouTube video, and this isn't really a normal video, but I wanted just to make something to say hi and give you guys a little bit of an update. So one of the most exciting updates is spring is officially here. How are you doing, Sparrow? So behind Sparrow, these are all plum trees, so they smell wonderful. I just turned around and I saw a hot air balloon up in the sky. I can actually hear the flame. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah, they come out every year and sometimes quite low overhead. Like you can see the people hear them talking. It's kind of crazy. Another sign of spring is this morning I actually heard a loon. We live near a pond, and there's a loon out there, so that was really cool to hear this morning. Anyway, I'm here just to give you guys a few informal updates. Like I said, it's been a while since I've posted. Some of you saw my post. We lost our dog, Scotty, and while it was, expected, he was an older dog, it happened suddenly, and he was a once-in-a-lifetime dog, and it was really sad, and I've been kind of not moving on with YouTube because I've been trying to work on a memorial video for him, and to be honest, it's really hard. I started pulling out stuff for it. I set it aside for a bit, and then I recently just picked it up, and it was just very hard. The other night I was trying to edit it and just bawling my eyes out as I'm editing. And then Nathan came home and was like, "Why are you crying?" And then I showed him the video and he just starts bawling too. So, anyway, yeah, it's really hard, and Scotty has just been such a big part of our lives. And I said to Nathan that I feel like he kind of ushered us into a new era of life. One of the last things that we did with him was, I actually bought a truck, and it's really exciting because it's hopefully going to open up new opportunities with the horses and trailering the horses and all that. So I got a 2001 F-250, and actually the serpentine belt blew on its way home. But anyway, it's a truck, and I'm super excited about it because for 2.5 years I have been with my little Hyundai Santa Fe. I've been loading hay bales into the back every single day, and it's kind of hard because I was breathing in a lot of hay dust all the time. And this year I've noticed a significant difference in my allergy symptoms, and I think part of it was me driving in this car, this hay field. I had hay hanging from the ceilings, hay everywhere. But anyway, got the truck, and anyway, so before we left to go pick it up, we had to go to New York, upstate New York. We left. I said to Nathan, "Oh, let's take Scotty." And thinking to myself, I don't know how many more trips we're going to have with him. It was a fairly short trip just across the lake. And, yeah, so we had that last trip with Scotty, and it was almost anyway, it was just yeah. Anyway, I'll do another video on Scotty, but so it just kind of feels like there's a lot of things that are moving, and I feel very hopeful for the summer, overwhelmed, but also very hopeful for things ahead. And it just seems like winds are changing, and so anyway, so I am hoping to go to some adoption events this summer, and actually, so I have a list of, I want to say 15 flights to different places that I'm tracking every single day. So I have a page where it has everything. It shows the price trends, and I get emails every single day. So when the price drops, I hope to just jump on whatever I can to go wherever I can. I actually do have one ticket booked though. I will be going to, I think it's Milton, Florida in June. There's an adoption event there. So I'll be at that one for at least one of the days. And I'm really excited about that one. And actually, I think I arrived the day before, and I'm really hoping to go to the beach because I have not been to the ocean forever. And I think I arrived in, the way the ticket worked, I arrived in late morning. So I'm like, I gotta go to the beach. So really hoping that happens. I was hoping to go to the one next week that was in South Carolina. I want to say like East Columbia or something like that. I was hoping to do that one, but ticket prices have been crazy. And I'm guessing it's probably because of like graduations or something going on. So anyway, I hope to find some others to go to. Speaking of Mustang adoptions, there's currently an online corral going on that's pretty crazy right now. So if you don't know, there's a more well-known HMA or herd management area. So Mustangs, they all originate in these areas called herd management areas, and they all have different names and whatnot. And this one HMA was an area that was more well documented by photographers. And what makes Mustangs able to be well documented is you have to think about like the access points to get to view these Mustangs. So there are certain areas that are just easier to do that with. And when you have horses that are documented in the wild, people fall in love with them. Like, how could you not? People fall in love with them, give them names, etc. So there's a yearling filly who is named Thora, and she's a beautiful little pinto. I believe she has at least one, if not both, blue eyes as well. She is a daughter of a stallion who I believe recently died. His name was Thor. And anyway, so there's a lot of competition to get these horses, and there's some sanctuaries that are I believe trying to get them. And I'm really not closely following this. I'm just kind of highlighting some of the stuff going on, but there's huge demand for these horses because of that. And that leads me to a pet peeve of mine, which isn't anything related to do with Mustangs, but it's part of what I strive to do here on YouTube, and that is to tell the stories of horses. Because when you have horses that have a story, for example, these Mustangs that were documented in the wild, they have a storyline that people get to know them. They see their families, they see all these things, and like the more you know, the more you love. And even with say domesticated horses, the pet peeve I have is when you see horses who have such a forgotten past, and they get passed down from owner to owner, and it's like what they know, what they did, what they had been through gets forgotten in this transfer of owners. And that to me is just, it's so sad. I don't know. I just feel like the more they're known, the more they're loved, the more they're protected, all the things. I could go on and on about it, but I won't. Anyway, you want to see my truck? Oh, jeez. Did not mean to honk that. All right, look at that. What a beauty. So I am so proud and excited about this truck. I absolutely love it. And one of the things I'm really hoping to do with it is I want to start doing some like trailer flips. Before Mustangs, Nathan and I had done several, and actually that's actually what helped me get into Mustangs was some flipping trailers. And that's how I bought my round pen panels, bought the horses, paid for shipping, gravel, all that stuff. What are you doing on this trailer? What have you done to it?
Welded parts of the frame, added more metal, rust proofed, and painted the frame and undersides. Did some work on the wheels, sandblasted, painted all the rims, and power washed outside. Did a lot of painting on the backside, new paint everywhere, and now I'm just painting the roof.
So I would love to do that. So that's the other thing that I'm watching the market daily, multiple times, probably like too much. I'm always watching for horse trailers that pop up, and now that I have a truck, hopefully I can jump on it. All right, this is Jager's hat hair. I just took off his fly mask. Let's fluff it. All right, I think he was embarrassed. Jager, my hair's a mess too. My hair is, it's not good. Anyway, as far as an update on the horses go, I've actually been getting quite a bit of training sessions in. I'm really doing, I've actually been able to get a good amount of training sessions in, at least more than I had been. Last summer was just so hard, and I just feel like I'm kind of just now getting back on my feet. Love. You're so lovey. You're so lovey. So anyway, when you don't use it, you lose it. So I feel like I'm kind of retraining some of the things I have taught the horses earlier just because we've been out of work. So kind of recapping that. And I've seen a lot of requests for more training videos. And believe me, it is something that I want to do. He's getting itches. It is something that I really do want to do more of, but in full transparency, it does take a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and the reality is I have to support myself and the horses first. That's kind of priority. So I have been trying to, like, these adoption events, they create more what you call evergreen videos. So videos that continually perform and get views and therefore make money. So YouTube, I do make money on YouTube, but it does not support it does not support me. It does, you know, it helps, it contributes, but it does not support. And I currently am working at a feed store, so that's another another time commitment I have on everything else. And so it's been really hard just to find time to do all the things, like keep the horses moving forward, keep putting out videos, planning for the future, like having a life plan, all these things together. It's a lot of stress, and it's a lot of, it's a big burden. So I feel like I was in such a hard place. Been in such a hard place, been long-term burnout, and I am trying to recover from that and trying to make smart decisions to move forward. And right now it seems like, so these trips I plan, again, just telling you guys a little bit more about, but like I have to, it's kind of an investment. It's a risk. Because it is costly to go on trips like that. And believe me, I'm a minimalist. When I go, I am very cheap. I find the cheapest everything. And often it means I don't eat or drink well. So, I'm very cheap, but it is a risk. I had to put my money in, and I'm hoping in the long run it will pay off. And, so that's kind of how that works. And, yeah, so it's hard, it's grueling, I take a lot of risks, and I am trying to be calculated and all the things. And I do really want to get into more stuff with my own horses. One of the things I've been trying to do more of is storytelling. So this video is not storytelling at all, but and storytelling is not necessarily like, let me tell you a tale. No, it's kind of like how you edit and set up a video and carry a viewer through it, and just different elements of editing. So I've been trying to do more of that, which is it's really fun to do, and I enjoy it. But anyway, yeah, so that's kind of where things are right now. Like I said on my video with Scotty, I just want to move through before I move on to my other regular videos. But you know, I did want to give a little update and show my face and say hi and all the things. But yeah, there's a lot of like moving pieces, and again, a lot of things I don't want to share just yet, but are hopefully in the pipeline. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Look at that beautiful sky.